Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to protect my Ferrari 458 from scraping.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan. This is my garage, and this channel is all about the supercar ownership experience, buying and selling them, working on them, all sorts of DIY maintenance. With us, as always, is the shop dog, Mo. Moses is gonna scour for things like leaves and morsels and probably other parts that I've dropped. All right, Mo, do your thing. So one thing that sucks about having a car that's very low, which pretty much all these Ferraris are low from the factory, mine has actually been lowered even further, so it's got an aftermarket suspension setup, which means basically there is no way that you're gonna drive this car and not scrape it. I know everyone thinks, oh, the solution is go get a lift. The lifts are only helpful when you're pulling into like a driveway or gas station slowly. It does not help you when you're driving down the road and there's a dip. And frankly, even with the lift sometimes, it's still gonna scrape. So ultimately, you're gonna need some sort of scrape guard, and most of them are really kind of stupid the way they install. You have to drill the bumper. And I'm kind of really opposed to that. It's like, hold on a minute, I wanna protect my bumper from being damaged, so let's damage the bumper to protect it. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So I reached out to Slipblow and told them, hey, let's do some sort of partnership. They were very enthusiastic about it, so they sent me some kits. So yes, this video is sponsored by Slipblow. These are amazing scrape guards, and best of all, no drilling whatsoever. So we're not gonna damage the bumper to protect the bumper. If you're interested in buying some of these Slipblow scrape guards, go visit bit.ly/NGSscrape and use the code NGS10. They're gonna hook you up with 10% off because, well, they are awesome. So let's take a look at what comes in one of these kits. All right, so we've got our instructions right here. We've got 2 adhesion promoters, and we actually have 8 pieces, hold on, of the Slipblow guards. So this is what's actually going to protect your car. Well, as you can see, it's flexible, which basically means this kit is universal and will work on any car. It doesn't have to be a Ferrari, doesn't have to be a supercar. It could be any car that's gonna scrape the ground. So I know a lot of you have lowered cars. This is what you're gonna wanna get. It just flexes into place, so you can make it bend and do whatever you need to do. Also, because it's flexible, we can cut it using some tin snips and get it to be just the right size. The instructions show that this is probably gonna be the simplest installation ever. Certainly a lot easier than having to drill your bumper. When I did that in my 430 for my last scrape guards, it took a while because I had to pull off these under tray panels and get the drill in there and get it just right and make sure everything is aligned right and drill the holes and put in bolts. It took hours. I'm suspecting this is gonna take maybe a half an hour. So all we have to do is get the car up in the air so we have a little bit better clearance, mostly just so I can get the camera under there so you guys can see what's going on. We're gonna clean the car using some isopropyl alcohol. That's it. Just to make sure that there's no dirt or debris on the areas we're gonna apply these things. Then we apply some of this adhesion promoter, making sure that we wear gloves during that point. We don't wanna get that stuff on our hands. And finally, we just find the right places to put our actual Slipblow scrape guards and apply them. We just pull off the backing, exposing the sticky stuff on this. It's some sort of 3M tape. Put it on. That's it. That sounds way too easy, right? Okay, so let's see if it's true. Did you find something? Nope. Okay, carry on. By the way, Moses has something to tell you. Yeah, you do. Slipblow hooked us up, and we're gonna give away one of these Slipblow kits. So stay tuned at the end of the video. We're gonna tell you exactly how you can win it. I know you're gonna come jump on me. Okay, hello. That was worthy of a jump. It was so exciting. Yes, hi. Got the quick jacks in place. Let's lift the car up. Mo's gonna freak out. Watch this. Like, ah, what was that, Mo? What was that? All right, so here's the underside of my 458 and a Moses. Mo, you gotta get out of the way. You're killing the shot, buddy. You're killing the shot. Come on, go. So, as you can see, there are some scrapes right there. There's some bad scrapes over there, and really, really bad scrapes right there. Clearly, it's bottomed out pretty substantially. We certainly are going to want to protect this area right here. The center isn't too bad. There's really not a whole lot of scrapes going on. It's just dirty, so we'll just clean that up. There's a little scrape right there. Oh yeah, right there got scraped a tiny bit. But that's the biggest one on the main sections. And you can see we've definitely scraped on this side as well. So it looks like the corners are kind of the worst spots. Center's not too bad. Oh yeah, look at this. The under tray itself. Mo, move your head. The under tray right where Mo's at is really in bad shape right there. All right, we've got some rubbing alcohol and a cloth. We're just gonna clean up all the areas where we're gonna put scrape guards. So probably mostly this leading edge and then some stuff down here. I might even put one here just because this thing's getting really, really beat up. What are you doing? Alright, since I'm going to be playing with chemicals, I put the dog away. So we're going to start prepping it with this adhesion promoter. What I want to do is first kind of approximate where I want this, and then I'm going to put on a bunch of the adhesion promoter. So you can see the damage right here is pretty blatant. I'm thinking probably want this to be kind of curved around right over where the damage already is. Just like that. So I think we'll have it go all the way to right here. Pretty much that'll cover all of this damage. So we're going to take out one of these adhesion promoter things. A little chemical sponge. Ooh, it's got a good smell, nice and chemically. And I'm going to put this stuff on here. And I think we're going to just kind of continue this way. So I'm going to put some more of this stuff on here because it does take a little bit to dry. Feel it start to get tacky. I'm going to put a little extra right there. It says to wait until the adhesion promoter dries, and then you can apply the Sliplo scrape guard. It looks like it's drying pretty fast though. Oh yeah, that's already dry. Okay, now let's take our first piece. We're gonna peel off the cover on the sticky stuff, and I want it to go all the way to right there. And kind of don't want it to go too far forward because I don't want it to be visible. Oh man, that stuff's on there. That ain't moving. Let's get another piece. And we'll put it right up against this one. Don't get in the wrong spot. There. Nice. I want to make sure I can't really see it from above. I shouldn't be able to because that's really wrapped around the edge. Oh man, that's going to protect it really good. Alright, just because it has like a step right there, I'm going to add a second piece. Right there. Alright, try and squeeze it in right like that. Oop. No. There we go. That stuff ain't moving, man. Wow. It is. It's on there. That's awesome. Alright, you can see how badly screwed up this protective cover is over the tub. So this thing's hit a lot of times. We're going to obviously want to protect it a little better. Let's try and do this. Let's see, I think it's going to be best to put one right in front of it and then one right kind of behind it. It's like maybe like right there. I'll put another one back here where it's a little bit taller. Wow, that stuff isn't moving, man. Once it's pressed on, it is not going anywhere. That's very impressive. I think I'm gonna want one piece right here. Oh, I have to put some more of that adhesion promoter. We definitely had some scrapage right in this area. And then we know we're gonna do right here. Put some more of this adhesion stuff. All right, wait for it to dry. Put on the guard. Put it kind of a little bit forward. Let's see, probably like that. All right, we'll get this side buttoned up. I think it's looking pretty darn good. So we've almost got everything covered, but I think I'm gonna actually try and cover up these gaps right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim some pieces of it to fit in that gap. So if we hold up a piece of the slip load guard, you can see it's about 3 of these little sections. So I'm going to cut 3 here, about the same size on the other side. This piece right here, we're going to cut into 2 sections of 3, which will leave me this little 2 piece right in the middle. Got my tin snips, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I cut it right there. That was really easy. 1, 2, 3. Cut it. Perfect. Apply a little more. This adhesion promoter stuff dries out really fast. I guess I need a new package. A little bit right here. There we go. Now we got some pretty substantial protection. Ta-da! What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Like there's not a whole lot of area that is not protected. I mean, it looks very well protected at this point. So installation's complete. That took me less than 15 minutes. That was ridiculously easy. And as you can see, you can't actually see them until you get really low. So you still can't see them. Okay, now you can kind of see them. They blend in nicely, and it doesn't take much to make it so that they're hidden. So now all we have left to do is to test them. So I used a total of 10 pieces, actually I think 11. It looks like most cars are probably gonna need 1 to 2 boxes, maybe 3 if you really wanna be pedantic and cover the entire thing. It's also gonna depend on the design of your car, so you might have other sections of the car that sit low. I was checking the back of the car, and it looks like the diffuser has scraped a few times, but unfortunately the diffuser has those small veins, so you can't really put those on it. So I'm not sure I could protect the diffuser any better. Okay, the slip load guards are on there, so let's drop the car down and test it out. Release the safety locks. And down we go. So now the car's on the ground, you can see, or I guess I should say you can't see the scrape guards until you get really, really low. So now just barely can see them, and I'm squatting almost all the way to the floor. So even just the smallest angle and they just disappear. It's pretty impressive. So now what we're gonna do is, I've got some neighbors that have some really steep driveways. I'm gonna pull into one of their driveways. I think it'll scrape pretty easily. If not, then I'll use that curb right there. That would definitely scrape. Well, as you can see, I'm scraped. So we're gonna back it up and then drag it on those things intentionally. I can't believe I'm doing this. You can see on the mirror, yeah, it scraped the scrape guard instead of the paint. Yeah, I already took a chunk out of it, but it didn't get displaced at all. And there's no new damage as far as I can tell on the paint. What do you think? Do we try one of those driveways over there? Okay. I'll admit I'm a little nervous, but okay, we'll try. I still can't believe I'm doing this.
Told you, don't be a little bitch.
Few noises are as terrible as that one.
Let's explore why we humans detest it so.
Oh, look at that. Oh, God, it's touching the ground. Oh, this is torture. Okay. Worst part is we got to back off the damn thing now. Well, good sign. There is 0 red paint on the concrete. Alright, I don't know how well you can see that, but if you look in the center, oh yeah, that scrape guard is totally beat up right there. Yep, totally got beat up. That's pretty impressive. No new damage.
Nice.
I suspect that might be the first time any Ferrari owner ever said, hey, let's intentionally scrape our cars on curbs. I can't believe I did that, but it worked. So there you go. If I'm willing to risk my Ferrari's ass on this product, I think you guys should feel pretty comfortable buying it too. Best of all, no drilling and easy installation, and it's actually cheaper than the other ones. So like getting the ones that are already fit and molded and whatever, way more expensive. So I am very pleased with this. I am definitely a fan. All of you with low cars need to get something like this. Protect your bumper, protect your paint, put this stuff on there, and it looks like it's pretty sturdy. So we're gonna give it a real test when we go on some of these rallies later this year. We got some drives coming up, some rallies, and I think it's really gonna be able to prove whether or not the stuff works really well. Guaranteed, some of these drives we're gonna be going on, there's dips that just no matter what you scrape. As promised at the beginning of the video, I told you could win a box of Slip-Low scrape guards. Well, all you need to do is go visit my website, normalguysupercar.com, either sign up for my email list or go buy any of my merch or become a member of my channel. If you do any of those three things, you're automatically entered to win. And I'm gonna give it away once I hit 55,000 subscribers. Only 5,000 away, which means it's only gonna be a couple of videos away. So you need to get in now. And if you wanna get more than one entry to win, sign up as a member and sign up on my email list. If you do both those things, that means you got 2 shots at winning. And if you just need some of those scrape guards, go visit bit.ly/NGS-scrape. Use the code NGS10, you're gonna get 10% off your entire order. Pretty awesome. They're hooking you guys up and you'll see it's actually pretty cheap. Go protect your car now. I should have done that sooner. I would have way less scrapes and damage on my car. I'm kind of sad that I didn't do that earlier. I should have. I screwed up. That was my bad. All right, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit that notification bell and set it to all notifications. That way you actually get notified when my videos come out. Those things do help my channel, so thank you very much to those of you that are helping me out. I appreciate it greatly. You know we've got a lot of cool car stuff coming your way, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet.